live in a world of data. Endless amounts of data. So much data that we feel like we are drowning in it. It all started with an amazing thing that happened in 1983. This was the year that the internet was thought to have been born. For the first time, there was a way in which computers could connect to each other and communicate, and for data to be easily available to almost everyone. And what did we do with this amazing invention? Cats. We have put up lots of pictures of cats, videos of cats, memes of cats, and of course, crazy TikTok videos. But seriously, so much data is now easy to access almost instantly, for example, by using mobile phones. Did you know that approximately 7.4 billion people, that's around 91% of the world's population, have access to a mobile phone? But this easy access means that any data we don't want to share is protected.
So what kind of information might you want to keep private? Your bank details, your medical information, maybe some of your hobbies and interests. You've probably heard of the term cybersecurity. What that means is the systems that keep the data safe and prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. On one level, this might be really important for a government that doesn't want another country to get hold of its secrets. But closer to home, it's also really important for you if you don't want criminals to steal your money. The people who do this are called hackers, and what hacking is finding vulnerabilities in security systems to get access to private data.
Hacking is awesome. I know that sounds weird. Why on earth would you want to hack if that's what criminals do? Well, that's exactly why. If we can find out how hackers get access to our secret data, then we can think of better ways to protect this data. Now, of course, you won't be able to practice hacking on any random website. We wouldn't recommend that you do. In fact, you may be caught, convicted, and face imprisonment. But there is a way to learn how to hack ethically. And online, you can find lots of challenges and tutorials that help you develop your skills. These include websites such as Hacktivate and PicoCTF. We have used these websites to practice web exploitation, cryptography, and coding. They give you an understanding of how computer systems really work, an idea of weaknesses that could be exploited.
One way in which data can be protected is by using encryption. Turning a message into a cipher was even used by Julius Caesar to send messages to his generals during battle. The Caesar cipher is pretty simple and involves shifting each letter of a message by a certain amount along the alphabet. Encryption methods have come a very long way, which means that even supercomputers have their limits in what they can decrypt. Another really important way of keeping information safe is by allowing access to it through a login. Think about how you get your emails. You provide a username and a password. This means that only you can get access to your private data. How can this fail? Well, Aneesa is now going to show one way in which it can, by going through a challenge from a training website called Hacktivate.
To be able to take you through this challenge, we first need to talk about how web pages work. When you visit a website, your computer connects to a server, which is really just another bigger computer. The server then sends information back to your computer, which is called the client, telling it how to draw the web page and what information should be on the website. There is then a constant back and forth between the computers. The challenge presents a login page. The twist is that it's a login for the hackers. What we need to do is to work out how to log in. The challenge then requires some code. This code is what the server uses to work out what data to send back to your computer. If it's not asked for anything different, it displays the username and ID, but we can also see from the code that it has access to the password information. Firstly, we need to find a weakness, a way in to get the data, and sometimes the address bar can be the weak point. You can manipulate this to get the data you want sent back to you. And there we go. We get the hacker's actual password and username. Isn't that cool?
But that isn't the end of the challenge. Each password has been encrypted. So we are back to thinking about cryptography again. We can use online tools to try every combination of passwords until it finds one that matches our encrypted hash. In this password, the puzzles are 40 characters long, which suggests a type of encryption called SHA-1. By using a tool on a website called CrackStation, we can crack password hashes using various algorithms, uncover passwords, and log in.
I'm sure you've all heard about the big data leaks that happen several times a year. Hackers can obtain user details from these data leaks and attempt to decrypt the hash passwords to gain access. That's why having a longer password is extremely important, as it takes a longer time to crack. A password of 8 characters only takes a couple of weeks, while a password of 16 characters can take millions of years to crack. I hope we've shown you how trying to find ways to get past the security system is fun, but also essential for all of us to do what we can to protect all the valuable data that is out there on the internet. Just don't let yourselves be distracted along the way by the cats. Thank you.